Hi, everybody. I am so excited. We have a giveaway group here where I live in the city, and people were giving away books, and I said, I'll take them. And there's a few that I don't want, so we just regift what we don't want. But you should see what I got. The first three I got out of Little Free Libraries yesterday. So, The Light Between Oceans by M.L. Stedman. I cried so hard in that book. I just wanted to add it to my collection. And, I can't recommend it enough. I know certain people couldn't read it. I mean, I actually had trouble reading it, but it's heart-wrenching, but it's beautifully written. It's awesome. It's just a wonderful book. And then, I don't know about this one. I was told maybe not. Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey. I was told that this one has some smut and dirty language in it. So, I'm not sure if I want to read it, but I'll find out. So, I've never heard of it before, never seen it, and it's brand new, so. This one is Karen Kingsbury. It's called Family. It's part of the Baxter family drama, Firstborn series. It says number 4, but I mean, I can get the rest of them on Libby or Kindle Unlimited. The Light. That's a pretty cover. Okay, now for the ones I got today. All the Flowers in Shanghai by Duncan Jepson. And I've never heard of this, but look at the cover. That is so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's historical fiction and I forget something else. Let's see. And this one I've never heard of, but I'm already in love with. 20 Boy Summer by Sarah Aukler. The light. And I thought by the title that it would be YA, maybe romance. It's not YA. It is romance, but it's adult. So, I don't know. But it just sounded good. It says, when someone you love dies, people ask you how you're doing, but they don't really want to know. They seek affirmation that you're okay, that you appreciate their concern, that life goes on, and so can they. Secretly, they wonder when the statute of limitations on asking expires. It's 3 months, by the way. Written or unwritten, that's about all the time it takes for people to forget the one thing that you will never forget. They don't want to know that you'll never again eat birthday cake because you don't want to erase the magical taste of the frosting on his lips. That you wake up every day wondering why you got to live and he didn't. That on the first afternoon of your first real vacation, you sit in front of the ocean, face hot under the giant sun, willing him to give you a sign that he's okay. So, I mean, it's adult, and evidently her husband died, so I don't know. It sounds sad, but I don't know. I like the cover. And this one I've never heard of, but I love the cover. It's Bloodleaf by Crystal Smith, and if I remember right, it's not part of a series, but I could be wrong. It says, Princess Auriella is a prisoner to her crown and the heir that nobody wants. Surrounded by spirits and banned from using her blood magic, Auriella must flee her country after a devastating assassination attempt. Her only option for freedom lies within another warden, her betrothed, Prince Valentine. To escape her fate, Auriella disguises herself as a commoner in a new land and discovers a happiness her crown has never allowed. As she forges new bonds and perfects her magic, she begins to fall for a man who is forbidden to rule beside her. But the ghosts that haunt Auriella refuse to abandon her, and she finds herself succumbing to their call as they expose a nefarious plot that only she can defeat. Will she be forced to choose between the weight of her crown and the freedom of her new life? In a book that is deliciously creepy with a spellbinding edge, Smith has woven a dark and luscious political fantasy that's layered with heady romance, magic, and ghostly intrigue. So, look at the cover. Like, it reflects, like, and that's not just the light. Like, it's shiny silver. It's gorgeous. And let's see. These two are part of a series, but they're like second and third, so I don't know why, but I need the first one. But I'll find it. Nora Roberts, which I've never read, and I know I'm crazy. Tears of the Moon is the second one, and Heart of the Sea is the third one. And then a couple more Nora Roberts. This is the Three Sisters Island trilogy. And again, second and third books. Another author I haven't read, Maeve Binchy, A Week in Winter. And I've heard a lot of good things about her. And I know she's wrote a ton of books. And it's like one of those really smooth, floppy paperbacks, and it doesn't look like it's ever been read. Oh, that light. There. This one I've never heard of, but I've heard of the author, and I don't know how to say her name. Is it Philippa Gregory? Three Sisters, Three Queens. And, of course, it's a fantasy, but that cover. Why is there so many pretty covers? Look at that. I have another one of her books that I won on Goodreads. It's the second in a series, so I still have to get the first one. And I think this one is a cozy mystery, which I don't like. But I'm going to try it because it's small. Murder at the Book Club by Betsy Reevely. A gripping crime mystery that will keep you guessing. So, I'll try it. And this one I've seen a lot on BookTube and in my book group. The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose says his mistress is dead, his wife is his only hope. Floppy paperback and one of those really soft suede-like covers. I love them. I could just like, ugh. And this one I have seen everywhere. Like, everywhere. Nothing to See Here by Kevin Wilson. It's a Read with Jenna book. I've heard so much about that book, and I haven't heard anybody that disliked it. I don't remember if this was part of a series or not. I can't remember. I just looked it up and I already forget. The Ring and the Crown by Melissa de la Cruz. And I've never heard of it. It says extended edition, so I don't even know what that means. But I looked to see if there was like another book that started within it, and there's not. So, I don't know. If anybody's read that, let me know. The Good Surprise is coming. Okay, The Nest by Cynthia Dupree Sweeney. And I've never heard of it, but I've heard of her. Wow, that's long. I'm not reading that. Dysfunctional Family, so that ought to be neat. This one is everywhere. Mary Kubica, Local Woman Missing. And did she write The Other Mrs.? Yeah. Best-selling author of The Other Mrs. I read The Other Mrs. and liked it. So, this is like, it says people don't just disappear without a trace. And I have Don't You Cry. I thought I had Pretty Baby, but I could be wrong. When did this come out? 2021. So, I can't wait to get to this one. Now, I don't know if this one is something special or I just haven't seen it. Like, I have no idea. But Douglas Adams, The Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It says 5 novels and 1 story. I have heard everyone talk about this. And look at this. I know the light's probably going to screw with it, but it's like silver. That's not the light. What is, but it's not. But the green monster is like reflective, and the silver is. The spine is. And look at the back. Don't panic. And like, you probably won't be able to see this. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can. The edges are sprayed silver. I've always wanted a sprayed edge book. I don't know if that's called sprayed edges just because they're silver, but it's gorgeous. Like, it just, and it has end pages. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And it's the same in the back, I think. It's got more circles, though. But, like, and it has the little bookmark. I just can't believe it. Like, she had this one on top when I went to pick it up, and I can't believe she gave me this. Like, it just looks like a special edition. I don't know. I don't have any special editions, and I don't know anything about them. But it just looks amazing. I like that monster. Okay, guys, that's it. So, I'm really excited about the books I got today. And if you've read any, let me know. And tell me which one to read first. And all that good jazz. So, I will see everybody later.